We have about 60 employees in the center, more than 30 instructors that we recruited internationally. So the team is built, they're efficient, they're very engaged. We now graduated from our center more than 200 students that are now at Nav Canada for their on-the-job training. So we get very positive feedback from Nav Canada on their level of readiness, on how they're performing. More data to come because this is really what speaks in terms of impact, but very positive feedback that we're getting so far. So very exciting. We try to leverage our expertise in pilot training as we help prepare those students for the challenges that are coming their way. And one of the aspects that we're doing, for example, is exchanging perspectives between pilot training and ATS training. So we take some time with the students to exchange with the future pilots or pilots that are doing their recurrent training so that they see different perspectives as they get ready for their challenges. We also think that the new generation learns differently. So we try to adjust from our learning sciences expertise the way that we teach them the different concepts. We make sure there's a lot of scenario-based learning and that we digitize the journey as well so that we make it easier and maybe more fun as well. I would say there's two main technology that we leverage in the ATS world. The first one is called CAE Ridge. CAE Ridge we developed on the defense side of our business, and it's a 3D tabletop immersive tool, a solution that really helps the students and the instructors assess, explore airspace and operations. So it's very realistic. Visualization makes it easier for the students to be prepared when they get to the simulator because they practice in a very realistic way. A second tool would be, for example, our eye tracking solution, biometric solution, which helps instructor assess students' performance, like how they scan radar displays, how they process information, how they manage workload, how they prioritize, so that it helps instructors really help the students learn and maybe adjust the curriculum, adjust the learning journey to their specifics, etc. So two main tools we're using today in ATS. We do see a continued shortage of personnel from an air traffic control perspective, more than 70,000 air traffic controllers that we're going to be needing between now and 2034. So how we can help there is that because of constraint on resources, the NSPs tend to focus less on training and focus on their operations, right? Because they need to keep the airspace ready and safe. So where we can help is if they want to, instead of having in-house academies, they could, for example, outsource training to experts like CAE. We can scale, we can be cost effective, we can continue to keep a focus on training while they continue to bring their resources into operations and keeping their airspace safe. So that's why we're here. We want to partner with them.